Hey guys, welcome to Bastion Time. I am your host Bastion. This is Nintendo News. Let's get to that news. Nintendo released a few days ago a very awesome video that's sort of to get you hyped about their presence at E3. It wasn't very explanatory as far as what specific games they were going to be showing, which I kind of expected. I knew we weren't going to hear about the specific games, but just kind of what the structure and format was going to be. And basically it was, the major announcement was the Nintendo World Championships is returning now. I'm sure many of you have no idea what that is, but when I was a kid, that was a big thing. It didn't seem to last for very long, though. I really feel like I only remember hearing about one or two Nintendo World Championships and then it was over. And so basically what it is people will be playing little snippets of various Nintendo games, and they'll be judged as far as like how long it takes them to complete that particular thing or how many points they get or whatever, and then somebody will end up being crowned the World Championship Nintendo winner. So that is pretty awesome. That will take place at E3 in LA, and that's what Nintendo's going to be using their stage space for. Instead of doing like a live presentation, they're not doing that, they're doing the Nintendo World Championships. And so again, once more, for like the third year in a row now, they will be doing a digital presentation, a pre-recorded video. So there's no reason for people such as me to go to E3 anymore. It's all going to be accessible from the internet. And by the way, my own personal plans, you may know I have been to the past two E3s. I'm not going this year. Financially, can't really swing it. And also, there's not a whole lot that's drawing me to E3 this year, I'm so sorry to say. There's no big new Zelda game that's going to be released there. They're holding that off until next year. There's no big new Mario game that's coming out, so I'm not super hyped for E3 myself. They have already said they're definitely not talking about NX, which is the codename for their new console, nor their quality of life products that they're coming out with. They're not even going to be talking about those smartphone games that they have in development. So what are they going to be talking about? I don't know. But that's why I'm not particularly hyped. It was a very cool video, but I still was left feeling like, okay, but what games? What games are you guys going to be showing? Because you're holding back on all of them. One person who is pumped for E3, or more specifically the Nintendo World Championships, is Fred Savage. He tweeted that he wanted to go, and in case you don't know what his connection is with this whole thing, he was in a movie called The Wizard, which was basically about him taking his autistic brother to E3, I think it was E3, and competing in the Nintendo World Championships. It was all basically product placement for Super Mario 3, which was the game that was coming out at the time. Anyways, so he's pumped for it, as is to be expected. I don't want to make it sound like I'm not at all excited for E3. I'm definitely excited for E3, but not enough for me to physically go there this year. But I will definitely be waiting with bated breath to watch the digital presentation that we all will be watching together, so looking forward to that for sure. That is it for this episode, but hey, by the way, in case you didn't already know, I recorded a video over on BulbaTube, and it's my top 10 weirdest Nintendo facts, and unlike most top 10 weird fact videos out there or whatever, or lists or what have you, I've actually tried to find things that I didn't already know. Or if I did already know, I didn't know the specific details about. So hopefully it will be an interesting list for you. If you want to check it out, you can go ahead and do so. Oh, it will be over here, right? Yeah, you can go ahead and do so. So go ahead and check that video out. See you guys tomorrow for more news. Bye, guys.